The Clicker class, a mod where you click your enemies to damage them. Adding 5 sets of armor, 32 accessories, and 65 new weapons. Can I beat Terraria on its hardest difficulty only using clicker class items? Will I get carpal tunnel? Or will it give in to the temptations of using an auto clicker? The power, yes! This is the Clicker class. So first things first, we set the difficulty to max, choose the Crimson, and give our world the best name we can think of. Pretty good one this time, I think, if I do say so myself. And then we are ready to go. I haven't played this mod before, so I wasn't really sure what to expect, but it was really fun overall, and I had a blast checking everything out. I am also using some other quality of life mods, and I'll list those down in the description if anybody's interested in them. Alright everybody, welcome to my first attempt at trying to beat Terraria Master Mode with just the Clicker class. First things first, we're only going to be using Clicker class items, so I will be needing to pick up the first weapon we can get, which is the wooden clicker. It's easy enough to make the first clicker, and with that, I didn't need my sword anymore, because it's all clicker all the time from here on out. Let's see how this works. Oh, interesting. It's only within a certain range. I am very slow. Okay, I see. Interesting. You're really slow when you hold it out, though? Oh, no, you're just normal speed. Okay, so first things first, we're going to have to gather a couple things just to get prepared for our first boss fight. Probably build a house also. So we headed off to the left to scout out our world for different biomes and new items, and we ran into our first enemies. It all worked out great. Okay, we got the Crimson to our left. Should click further than that. Oh, it does not come back though. That's gonna be a bit of a hassle. Yikes. Oh god. Can I keep both of them off? Ah! Please don't get any closer. Oh no, more spawning. Oh dear. Up. Maybe I can get back to the guy. Can't click him from here. Man, that stinks. After finding out we couldn't go to the left, we decided to scout out the other direction. We ran into our first slime. We found a cave. Yay! Looks like there's some pots. Picking up some potions. Not far from the entrance, we found a chest. Nothing new yet, though. Ooh, a chest. What do we got? What do we got? Not long after, we did manage to find another chest with some Hermes boots in it, though. Ooh. Big upgrades. After mining for a bit, we grabbed our first clicker upgrade as well. A lot of these first couple don't really do much except for more damage, so we aren't really going to focus on them very much. We also managed to find a sky island. Oh, bye slime. Ooh, fledgling wings. Heck yeah. With the fledgling wings, we were pretty much set for movement speed for the moment, so we went to work on upgrading our weapons and damaging accessories for our first boss battle. A little bit of an upgrade. We are making waves, people. So that required us to explore a bit more until the merchant shows up for our first clicker accessory. Ah! We found a glowing mushroom biome. There wasn't any chests though, so we didn't get very lucky. Correct, my guy. We did manage to get enough cobwebs while down there though to make the clicker glove. It's like an auto clicker, kinda. Heck yeah! New upgrade. The traveling merchant showed up before the regular one did, and he sells another clicker class exclusive item. The soda. He sells the cookie clicker. Not cookie clicker. Cookie. After checking out our new accessories, a blood moon happened, and this is our chance to pick up a really strong new clicker. I also came up with a new song that I think is going to top the charts. Click, click, clicking my life away. Click, click, clicking my life away. Ooh, I think you just dropped it. Nice. I think that's the best modifier, too. Heck yeah, bruh. Oh, that's cool. I forgot to mention this before, but each clicker after the wooden one has an effect it does after so many clicks. So that's what the raining blood thing is. What is that? Oh my god! Oh, okay. So they like... Oh, interesting. Right after the Blood Moon, we had a Slime Marine start, and this was our chance to take on our first boss. Oh dear. Ow. We can handle the Slime Rain. He's mowing him down pretty quick, though. Oh god! Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. With our new clicker from the Blood Moon and our new accessories that we've accumulated, King Slime wasn't much of a fight, but we still had a couple close calls, I guess. He does drop an accessory though, and we are going to be using it all the way to hard mode. Well, that wasn't too bad. Now that we've defeated the King Slime, I like to farm a couple times to get his accessory that you can get for this mod. I think it's called the sticky... No? Keychain? Something keychain? Yeah, sticky keychain. It's quick! Here we go. Nice. Ooh, and I got what I wanted. With the King Slime being so easy, I decided to take on the Eye not long after. So I have Cthulhu. Let's see how this goes, I guess. This fight, just like the King Slime before him, was also pretty much a joke. Oh boy. Seems pretty easy so far, but I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh. And with some dodging and weaving, the Eye was defeated as well. Oh man! First try, baby! Heck yeah! With that, we had access to Crimtane, and also a new clicker. The Sinister Clicker. Alrighty, looks like we got a new clicker. Nice. I didn't use this one very much, because the one from the Blood Moon was just so strong at this point. 8 damage. Oh no. I did want to get a stronger clicker though before we fought the Brain, so we headed to the jungle. It didn't take much to make, so we were in and out of there pretty quick. Leave me alone, Hornet. Come on. We then made ourselves the Pointy Clicker. And now that we have the Pointy Clicker, we have enough power to click that subscribe button. And so should you if you've made it this far in the video. So with the Pointy Clicker in hand, we set off for the Brain of Cthulhu. After setting up an arena, we blocked it off so we wouldn't be bothered, and then we prepared to fight the Brain. This is where things started getting a little bit tougher. Get out of my way. We didn't manage to do this one on the first try, but we did manage to get enough tissue samples to make the pickaxe, and that means we can pick up one of the last pre-hard mode clickers. Oh man! So off to get a Hellforge and mine some Hellstone we went, to grab ourselves the red hot clicker. I'm not sure if it's the clicker mod or if it's some other mod, but I was having issues with it not displaying info when I hovered over items from the clicker class. Mostly the weapons. We made the clicker and we had some Hellstone to spare, so we made ourselves a set of molten armor as well. We are pretty overpowered for this point. After that, we attempted the Brain once again, and it was a total pushover this time. I guess that's what happens when you grab gear from like 2 bosses ahead of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Easy mode. Another one down, boys and girls. Before we could start with our setup for Skeletron, Goblins invaded. We dealt with them pretty easily, and they do have a clicker that drops, but I never got lucky enough to get it. I'm not sure if it would have been all that good either, considering we have the Hellstone one. Stop shooting me! With the invasion defeated, we could go find Reforge Daddy. He gives us access to another good clicker accessory, the mouse pad. Hello, Reforge Daddy. So we picked up the mouse pad and then left him to rot underground. Now that we had the workshop, I started grabbing some of the accessories I would need later to combine. So we picked up the hot keychain because it was also just really good in general. Wow, that was lucky. I only had the one bait. Next on the list was the Queen Bee, and she went down without much of a fight. Okay, let's go. I can't hit you when you keep going into the walls. Please stay out of the walls. Yeah, sit there and take it. Come on. Ow. Yeah, boy! With the Queen Bee defeated, all that was left was Skeletron and the Wall. Skeletron turned out to be one of the more frustrating bosses. And now we take on Skeletron. Maybe if I focus on the hands. Yikes! No maneuverability, really. Oh, that hurt, that hurt! Isn't going so well. Oh, yep. Bad first try. Trying to keep him in range, but also avoid his hands, was a bit of an issue. Oh my gosh! Oh, I had him so close! Ah! But even though I wanted to give up, I persisted, and after a couple more attempts, I managed to get lucky. These hands are so annoying. One hand down, one to go, baby. Oh boy. Oh, I got it. I got this. Oh! With Skeletron defeated, down into the depths of the dungeon we went. The only two things I need out of here are the Shadow Key and the Mechanic. She gives us access to two things, the Hand Cream and Wire, which we need for our first set of Clicker Class exclusive armor. Hey, Mechanic, nice. Yeah, boy. I'm gonna want that. After a little searching, we managed to find both, and that's it for the dungeon. Ugh. Ooh, and the Shadow Key. Nice. That's all I need out of here. We then combined some accessories into the Gamer Crate. Gamer Crate! Hopefully this just combines everything, I think. Nice. And then I thought we were prepared enough to take on the wall. So we set up our runway with planar boxes while being swarmed by enemies for about 20 minutes, I would say. It's so annoying that I can't click through walls. While we were doing that, we actually managed to find a shadow chest, and inside of it had our final hard mode clicker, the Umbro clicker. Umbro clicker. It was really strong. Nice. Oh, baby, that's strong. Exciting. We couldn't really be any more prepared at this point, so when we finished our runway, we were ready to go. We threw in the voodoo doll and got ready for battle. He got a few good hits in, but we were so strong at this point, this fight was actually kind of boring, and we wiped the floor with the wall of flesh. Nice. Nice. So after defeating the Wall of Flesh, we headed to the Underground Crimson to pick up a clicker that was basically used for all of the beginning of pre-hard mode. It was pretty overpowered. Just give me the Ichor and no one gets hurt. We got our Ichor, and then we got out of there. Then made a pit stop to the Crimson to break some altars. After spawning the ores, we did what any Terraria player would do, and immediately blitzed through all of them to get straight to Adamantite. We made a couple clickers to try them out, but in the end, the Crimson clicker still ended up being the go-to because of the Ichor debuff. Ooh, that's really cool. We now have some access to some new armors also. Usually you'd have to farm rainbow blocks, but the Alchemist NPC mod makes it so you can just buy them. So we grabbed ourselves the RGB armor. Looks like it makes our radius a bit bigger, and I think it reduces the clicks for your click effects. It makes like little homing circle things too. And now that we were in hard mode, the Demolitionist sells a new accessory as well. The big red button. Next thing we knew, pirates were invading. Oh lord, I wonder how hard this is going to be. Oh. Seems like they go down pretty quick. Ooh, discount card, baby. Oh. Yikes. We did have a little bit of an issue dealing with the Flying Dutchmans, though. I don't think... Maybe we killed one of them. After the pirates, we did a couple of movement speed upgrades, like we picked up the Angel Wings, and we also made us a pair of Terraspark boots. Fast as fuck, boy! We grabbed some Adamantite for the clicker real quick, but I still like the Ichor one a little bit more. That's pretty cool. So after gathering a bunch of new stuff, we finally moved on to some bosses. Queen Slime was the first to go. First try didn't go so well, but we took her down fairly easily after that. Ow. This time you're going down for sure, you pink bitch. Now that I have this sky platform, she pretty much just hops along after me. Ah, yes! After Queen Slime, we decided to take on the mechanical bosses. And it's at this point I finally gave in. My hand was starting to hurt, so I started to use an auto clicker. You could say it's cheating, but it made this way more fun. Also, it didn't make every fight as easy as I thought it might. After the first one went down, we made a clicker from hollowed bars, and it made the other two a pretty big piece of cake. Oh my god, I'm shredding him. I don't know if you can call that much of a fight. Skeleton Prime was a different story. He almost took me out a couple of times, but he too soon fell. I didn't even have to take out any of his arms, really. Up next was Plantera, and she was gonna be a pain in my... Oh, never mind, she's dead. Wow, that thing annihilated her. Well, on to Gollum, I guess. I am the one who unlocks. We made it through the temple relatively quickly, dodging traps as we went. But Gollum was no pushover, unlike Plantera. His small space for an arena made it a little tougher to deal with. Time for Plan B. So after Gollum wiped the floor with us, we used some of the stuff we gathered from the temple to make a new clicker and a new set of armor. This armor is the best clicker-specific armor we can make up until after we fight the Moon Lord. It's supposed to leave some sort of like after image. I don't really see it though. I guess we'll find out. Ready for round 2, you bastard? After that, we cleaned up Gollum rather quickly. Yeah, baby. We're in the home stretch of the game now, and we're moving on strong. I didn't think anything could stop us at this point. We took out the lunatic cultists with ease, and then we were on to the pillars. They fell one by one. Nothing could stand to our might and our auto-clicker. We bulldozed our way through the stardust without a second thought. Then it was on to the vortex, which we handled with one hand tied behind our back. Mowing down all the enemies in our way, the vortex fell also. We collected the new fragments for the clicker class, the mice fragments. I still was not confident enough for the solar pillar, so we hid underground until it was over with. Take that, solar pillar. Nebula 2 fell before our might. But then came the reality check. The Moon Lord. The first time I thought it just was because he caught me off guard, until I was beat down time after time. I had to get some upgrades. We had made a new clicker with the mice fragments. It was really good, but we needed more. Off to the crafting bench we went. So first thing, we threw away our clicker armor, because who needs that shit? And beeped up with some good old-fashioned beetle armor. Then we grabbed some accessories to do some more damage, like the Destroyer emblem, and then we farmed some ice mimics to make the aimbot module, which basically locks onto your nearest enemy when you click. After that, we bitch slapped Duke Fishron to make us feel better about ourselves, and we got a clicker that helps us heal. Alright, it's time to make some calamari. At this point, we were about as strong as I thought we would get, so we went in for another try. Before we could only take about 2 hits, now we were tanking hits from him, laughing them off, and we were dealing out an absurd amount of damage. We maxed out our potential and showed the Moon Lord who was boss, and in the end, we arose victorious over this fictional asshole of a squid man. Take that, you bitch! And with that, I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what class I should do next in the comments. I had a great time recording this. Thanks for watching!